Welcome to the Nikki Jencen Show. Today we have something extraordinary for you. We are doing whining with crafts and our kids. Super fun.
Lots of wine.
And lots of wine. Yes. Cheers.
So one of the crafts that we're going to attempt to recreate is this really cute little joy sign, which is created on 1x4 blocks, and they've decoupaged scrapbook paper and Cricut or Cricut letters onto the scrapbook paper. So to save time, I went ahead and just printed the letters onto the scrapbook paper. And to save money, I tried just finding wood in the garage. So my husband had some 2x4s that we cut up, and then we've gone ahead and painted them so that the first step is already done for us. Because the first thing we would have done is maybe sanded them a little bit, painted them.
Hi! Lola, feel this side. Feel this side.
Woo, like a baby's butt.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
I thought it would be, I liked how this one had different letters or different patterns on the back side. So I've made some patterns and I did, I'll put this over here so it's out of the way. So it's gonna say joy for the holidays. So whether you're, we did it in Christmas colors, but it can really be done on any type of scrapbook paper. So I just kind of did some coordinating prints. It helps if you spell joy correctly. And so I'm gonna do 3 different sets and kind of mix them and match them. So I'm gonna kind of play with the patterns a little bit really quick. So I picked out some patterns. I think I'm gonna go with it and we'll see how it does. So I'm just gonna put a little glue just to kind of hold the paper in place. And these make great gifts for grandparents, teachers. You know, they're not too, you know, if people aren't into like crafty things. It's a cute little thing. I got one when I was student teaching from a student, and I put it in my window above the sink in the kitchen every holiday season. So it's a nice little remembrance of my first time teaching, but it's also fun because it's just cute. So cute. So we're doing pretty good. Oh, thank you, Cole. Gotta love when crafting with kids, hence the wine. Okay, so now comes the Mod Podge. This is only my second time ever using Mod Podge, so we'll see how it goes. You do? Come on over.
Hey, I feel like Jake Paul.
So fortunately, Cole has done this before, so he's gonna help us out. Okay.
So, you know, you have to like flip it over, you have to...
Well, that's why you've got to glue, right?
Did you already glue it down?
I just glued a little corner of it down. Do I need to glue it down more?
No, you need to take it off and center it more.
You gonna do it for me? I'd love it.
Yeah.
Come on, Schmance
So you
pants.
gotta take some
Okay.
of this
Yep.
and apply it like so. Apply it like your paint that you have at home.
But it also acts as a glue, right? For those people that have never used it before.
Yeah, it also acts like glue because it would stick to everything on a lot of things. So you just want to wipe off your axis.
The joys of having dogs. A little bit of dog hair.
Want to wipe off your axis Mod Podge.
But I want to go all over all of the edges.
Okay.
So we gotta make sure it goes down all the way. According to the description, it is a water-based sealer, glue, and finish. So, and one thing I found last time that I needed to do to prevent the bubbles, and maybe this is what Cole was talking about, so this might be our test. I don't have a credit card, I have a ruler. But it's not working very well. I'm still getting the bubble effect that I didn't want to get. So this may be a grandparent gift because grandparents, you can say, oh, the kids did it. So we're gonna try a couple. So I'm gonna try what Cole said. We're gonna flip it over.
That's weird. It's like crumbling now.
Right? I don't know. Could be an epic fail episode.
Maybe.
Crafting gone wrong. So, if you want to go ahead and put like another little layer on there. On these ones. Yes, please. Because while it's wet, you can still put on another layer. And you don't want to do it too, you want to have it a little bit thicker, because if you do it too thin, why don't you grab a bigger brush in? Oh, here, you can take this one just a second. If you do it too thin, it can start to tear the paper and not go on as smooth. So you kind of want it to have a little bit of a cloudy finish when you're done. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let these ones dry a little bit while we show you a couple of other cute little crafts. And maybe have some more.
Let's head over to the next craft.
What he said. Cheers.
All right, for our next craft, we are making these really cute burlap Christmas trees. But instead of hands, because our children's hands have grown, we're gonna do the kids' feet. And you are gonna be taking a lesson of crafting from the uncraftiest moms ever. You're welcome. Okay, so this is actually my first time doing the burlap trees. But what we did was we purchased burlap, and looks like this, if you've never worked with it before. And so what we're gonna do first is you have to cut the burlap because it will come in a big sheet. So you cut it down according to size. So we're doing our kids' feet, and so we had to do it according to the length of their foot. Like my son has an enormous size foot, so we cut it to fit the foot, and a little bit longer than that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue using a hot glue gun, and I'm sure everybody has a hot glue gun at home, right? I'm sure. If you're a mom, you probably have a glue gun. All right, so we're just gonna take this, run it across. Again, Sarah is my friend who came up with these crafts, came up with basically the idea of doing the Christmas crafts on camera. And so these are her inventions. Ow, I burned myself. Son of a cracker. Gosh. Ow, I did it again. Oh my God, that hurt so bad.
That's why we don't let the kids do this part.
Oh my gosh,
so you want to
not
do it.
Screwing up.
Okay, so the best way to do it is go a little bit further down.
We're gonna have Sarah take over here.
So, but you kind of like did a good idea that I haven't really thought of before is kind of gluing the dowel in place.
Oh,
I
think that's a really bad idea actually, because I burned the crap out of myself.
Yes, well, you have to be careful with the hot glue because it does get really hot, hence hot glue.
It's really hot. It's like
really
not,
hot.
I mean, it's like ridiculous.
So, and then you gotta kind of press it down so it stays in place. And so we're using my husband's glue. I think it's really old. We might have we might have a faux
Husband's glue from 1982. Passed down from his mom. So that glue,
Here we go.
so be careful.
Yes.
I just said that I'm the uncraftiest mom, and I have had a little line. That's because of Sarah. She's a bad influence on me. Yeah, she's a bad influence.
I'm a really good influence on her.
No, she's not.
Yes, I am. So Nikki was off to the right start. She just didn't get enough glue on there. So one thing with hot glue, sometimes you need a little bit more. And so the trick is we want to be able to leave a little bit of room on either end. We'll be able to kind of trim this when we're done because we want to have some yarn, which I conveniently forgot to bring home, but ribbon, anything else will work. So that this way you can have something to hang it with.
Or you can nail it to the wall.
And
And these gifts are great for grandparents because, you know, as much as you screw them up, they love them. They love them.
because you just say, oh, the kids did it.
Yeah, you're not going to sell them. These are great Christmas gifts for your family from the kids.
So, do you want me to do this one or are you doing it?
No, I'm going to have you do the honors because I burnt the crap out of my finger.
Can you get me another glue stick?
I'm so glad that you came over and saved me. That was really hot. Like
It gets really hot.
Like really hot.
Out Chihuahua hot, according to my daughter.
Like seriously.
Like seriously, man. This one is gonna be a little thick, so we're gonna have to.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
The good thing about hot glue guns is they clean up really well.
Yes, especially on tile.
Yeah.
Not on carpet as much.
No.
Don't do it on carpet. And since we're doing it on my cutting board in my kitchen,
Look at you. You do that so
I
well.
went ahead and put an old towel down, so that way we don't glue it to the cutting board.
Yeah.
So.
Hence the green.
So.
You did that like that. That was like lickety split.
So we went back to the drawing board and made our burlaps a little bit thinner, just so we have a little bit more space for the dowels to be able to attach. Tamales.
It's freaking hot.
It is hot. She wasn't lying.
Nope. I mean, it's really hot. Like, yeah. So, caution, moms, when you're doing this with your kids, do not let your kids do this, unless you do a different glue. Which you could probably use a different glue.
You could probably do a different glue. You could probably do any one of the many crafting fabric glues.
Yeah.
It's just the hot glue gun is easy because then once it dries, it's dried and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Right.
So that's why I use the hot glue.
I just discovered a glue, and I was going to tell you about this. It's called Goop,
Okay.
and it's a multi-purpose glue. Oh my god!
Touch the tip.
Oh my god! It's just insane. Oh, so back to the Goop.
Yeah, so Goop. Tell us about Goop.
Okay, so remember when I was telling you about Tatum's room?
Her bed, yeah. You wanted to do the wood to the fabric.
Yeah. So I found the multi-purpose glue, and it actually is holding up like crazy. I've had one hell of a time, moms, gluing fabric to wood. And I'll show you a picture of it right now. And so this is Tatum's room, and I'll show you how it's been such a pain in the butt to glue the fabric to the fake wood. It's an IKEA bed.
And I would just like to say how she says she's not crafty. Look at her handiwork in the room. It looks really great. She totally thought of that all on her own.
Yeah.
And she says she's not crafty.
I did. And I'll show you. Tatum's room is all pretty much hand done by Tatum and I. And
love the bookshelf gutters.
yep. So Sarah is the inspiration of the bookshelf gutters, which
Thanks to Pinterest.
are really awesome. You should do it.
Super
really
easy.
Really
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive. Yeah, because
And
I was gonna buy something for like $100, and don't go buy shelving for $100.
And it's great because it's like no matter what size wall it is,
Yeah.
you can make it work.
And Home Depot actually cut it for us, so it was
They
super easy.
say they won't, but if you go in, bring the kids with you, they kind of feel a little guilty.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we'll totally help you.
Yeah.
So we are glued and ready.
Ready for the next step?
We are ready for the next step.
Great.
Here we are again, and I'm here with
Katie Cookie.
And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean their feet. Because running around the house or even in shoes. So we're just gonna take a baby wipe and wipe it off really quick. And then the baby wipe works great for afterwards as well to get all the paint off. And it kind of tickles a bit too. Okay, so what I found is that it's easier as they get older to go ahead and paint their feet versus dip their feet or their hands in, because you can get bigger and bigger plates. And this part is really ticklish. So it's kind of fun. You get to tickle their kids, tickle their feet. I've used a combination of tempera paint, washable paint, and craft paint. So there's a chance that we may have a little bit of bleeding. Not bleeding, but it may stain her foot a little bit. But
I love when it stains my foot.
a couple of baths and they'll be just fine. Okay, so the first foot, we're gonna come down. I think you can see it better on this angle. Is you're gonna take it and you're gonna go towards the top, about a third of the way down maybe. Have her ankle, okay, and press it, and then lift it up, up. Let's go down again and get this side right here.
But what about the middle?
And then put that on your foot, over there on that side. And then we're gonna do this side. And as you can see, the middle part didn't show up a lot, so Katie has really high arches. So depending upon their feet, you may have to put in a little bit. But when we're done, if you saw the sample, we're gonna decorate it with some bulbs, like glittery bulbs, and we're gonna put a star up on the top. And that will kind of help fill in some of the gaps. So, let's take the second one. Green foot down.
And press.
And why don't you stand up a little bit? It's okay. Let's see if that works better. You're good. Woo! Ah! All right. And let's just sit back down and get you. And then we have a better looking tree.
Tickles, doesn't it? It gets me every time.
Okay, so we're back. Nikki's changed hats. A very
did.
festive, although it's backwards.
Oh, it's backwards, of course.
Can't see Santa's bucket.
I didn't check.
So we've opted to do this last part without the girls, mainly because
They're pains in the butts.
I was gonna say because of the hot glue gun, but yes, they are pains in the butts. So
say
what
it
we're gonna do is we're going to add all the accessories onto the Christmas trees. So I'm just gonna kind of put some of this majorly hot glue onto the
The
pieces.
ridiculously hot major glue that burned me.
Yes, that burned both of us. And again, son of a nutcracker.
Gosh, it's right there. Oh.
I think I just got new fingerprints.
All right.
All right,
For you at home, we're learning a good lesson here.
So we've got the star on, and
It's the
now
cutest.
we're gonna do just a little brown base. And I realize that it's okay that it's crooked. Looks like the kids did it. So, got the glue ready. So this is my husband's garage glue gun. So it's a little bit stronger than the one I normally use. So I think it gets things a little bit hotter. But they've got great little ones at like Walmart and Target for like $2 or $3.
I should have brought mine over. Mine's like the
The one I use at
for
school
kids.
is crazy cheap. Yeah.
Doesn't get very hot.
And then we're just gonna start taking some cute little glitter balls. Make it look like little ornaments. And this one is easy because you can just put it right on the felt, on the burlap, and then press it down. And we'll probably hear it from the girls that, why didn't we get to help? But they wanted to play Barbies. So they get to play Barbies.
What can you do? 7-year-olds. They're so cute.
They are cute.
Who are you gonna give this to?
I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think we might keep this one only because we have her handprint ones from so long ago that it would be fun to keep this one. I'll probably like write her name along the bottom with the year.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's 7, so I'm kind of thinking I might just keep the 7. It looks kind of bleh, but
Yeah.
it's like it's her 7th Christmas, so it's kind of a nostalgic thing.
That's cute.
So I'm gonna do 7,
Okay.
and then we're gonna very carefully pull this off.
We pulled a little paper off.
Pull the little paper off.
From the Uncrafty Moms.
That's why we're
Actually,
uncrafting.
I'm the Uncrafty Mom. She is extremely crafty, teacher.
Yeah, that doesn't make him crafty.
The kindergarten teacher. She is definitely crafty. She's just being modest.
She's very kind.
She's being modest.
So we'll do Tatums now.
Oh, okay. Oh my
My
gosh.
finger has its own
Here,
pulse.
Why don't I'll do this
You
one.
wanna try this one? Okay.
I'll try this one. So
I'm gonna
can-
get a glass of wine.
Okay, you go get your glass of wine. All right, here we go. No, this way. Here we go. Here we go. I royally screw up most of the time,
She is too hard on herself.
but you know what? That's okay because everything is fixable for the most part.
Definitely.
Thank God for me. Here we go.
And so what we forgot to tell them is that for the star, we took a metal cookie cutter
Oh yeah,
on felt paper,
yeah.
and just got yellow felt paper and made the star, and then brown felt paper to put the base of the tree. We opted for brown so it kind of looked a little more natural. Plus we're having all that color from the Christmas sparkly bulbs. And I like the bulbs because it's kind of like, they make it look like there's lights reflecting off of them too.
Yep. Okay. Right here. That's so cute. Look at their little toes. You okay?
Yeah, it's a little tender.
Okay. So Tatum is also 7, but let's see what it looks like. She has quite the big foot, so I'm not sure if 7 will look like enough. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that big one. I think it might require a little bit more glue. You didn't do any of the big balls.
I didn't do big balls.
Well,
I was gonna do the big balls for Coles.
oh, big balls for.
I didn't mean it like that at all.
I so was gonna
Yeah,
jump in and
right.
be like, oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, right.
Well, he won't tell us what litmus means.
Who?
Cole.
Okay. He knows what that word means, or
We're
Do
trying
you
to
know
find
what that
out.
means?
Because that's what he put for
1,
his
2,
tile.
3, 4, 5, 6. One more, I think, should be in the middle. So cute. All
litmus test? You heard of that?
right, I also did the
Litmus
7,
test?
just because I'm a copycat.
So, litmus is positive or negative. It's a test. So usually it's used for pH. So pH is acid or base.
Sarah's
or
husband
alkaline
is
in
depicting
water.
litmus.
You take a piece of paper and stick it in. If it turns
Okay.
pink, that means it's acid. If it doesn't, that means it's base.
That's what litmus means?
Litmus
That's
test
what
is the on or off of
But that's
something.
LITIMUS, right?
Yeah, that's what I think you said.
Well,
Hey,
he said litmus.
Comment
Like,
down
Yes,
below
litmus.
if you've ever heard of litmus before.
not like a litmus test litmus, but like litmus, like Christmas litmus. Because
Oh.
we're trying to figure this out.
No.
Because he wasn't going like a scientific.
The glue is extraordinarily hot.
Oh, I got
So
this.
let me,
No, I'm Gucci.
I know you're Gucci. Oh, farfanougats. Oh, fart. All right, this is what I think we're gonna do because I did it on the wrong side. Fart. I like to say farfanoogats. Don't I? Here we go. I think I've said here we go 1,000 times.
Here we go.
Don't be annoyed. Subscribe anyway. Just to recap, we We cut out the burlap, we glued the sticks onto the burlap, then we painted the kids' feet, we plopped it onto the burlap to make it look like a tree. We cut out stars and we cut out little, what bases? Little bases. What is this? Trapezoid?
Trapezoid.
Okay, we cut out trapezoid. And then we're doing little puffs to be Christmas lights on our Christmas tree.
Scoot up.
And that's it. Okay.
The Tingo Squirrels.
First of all, that's creepy.
Earlier you saw me trace the word love. And now what the girls are gonna do, they're gonna, and Cole on his litmus, you're gonna take 2 fingers, okay? And you're gonna put just a little bit, because you just wanna do the tips of your fingertips on there, and because these are gonna look like Christmas lights. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You know what to do? Okay, so just do 2 fingers on each side, right? No double dipping, just like when you're at a party. Okay, and then you can do a pattern or however you want. Okay, I'm gonna put this right over here.
Wait, do I do them all at once?
You can do one at a time or however you want to do it. And like, yep, that's okay. You can make them as big or as little as you want.
Ooh, that green one looked good.
Right? So the trick with this is you want to let it dry and then get like a clear spray so that it kind of sets it all.
Like Mod Podge.
Not like a Mod Podge. I would use more of like a spray paint, a clear spray paint to really seal it all in.
Oh.
You might want to make that one a little bit bigger because you can't really see it on top of the stem. There you go. And what I've used today for this one is just like the regular tempera paint. It's a little bit easier. I noticed after doing their footprints, you might need a little more green. So if you just put it a little bit more. I noticed after doing the footprints, the craft paint really kind of messed up their feet a little bit and kind of dyed it. So this is just a tempera washable paint. You've got one more right there. That is really easy to rinse off. I use it with my kids all the time at school. Perfect. And then you're gonna next, please, so go ahead. You can go right over and wash your hands in the sink.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays on the Nikki Jencen Show. Oh crap, oh, it's dry. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I hope that you enjoyed these crafts, that you are able to make something like this with your family. If so, let us know in the comments down below what you're going to make. Also, let us know which craft did you like best. And don't forget, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe, like, and share this video with all your mama friends.
Share this YouTube show.
That's
Friends.
exactly. With all your friends. We love you. Holidays. Happy holidays.
And we'll see you on the next show, everyone.
Next.
Bye.
Thanks for eating out. See you next week.
All right, somebody has to push record. Cool.
I already did.
Oh. Oh, I'm so glad that we got all that shenanigans.